J.K. Stewart Creative here on behalf of Bokkalaset. And we're at the Ekenäs Library where so much is going on. But for those of you who also like to incorporate visual art into your literature, we're here getting ready to talk to Tanja. And Tanja has an exhibition going on at the same time of Bokkalaset, and I'm going to let her explain for us. Tanja, hi, by the way.
Hi.
I was amazed when I saw in the newsletter that you were listed, and of course the show with Stefan Bremer and Ahmed over at the Pro Artibus Gallery was mentioned, and so I was trying to put it in context.
Yeah.
What do these exhibitions have to do with the show, with the Bokkalaset event?
Exactly. Well, first of all, last fall, a book came out from Sadan Komitea. It's an anti-militaristic comic book. The language is Finnish, which we did the comics in, but it's translated into English. So all the pages have it also in English, which is pretty good. But yeah, so it's about war and peace and what happens during wartime and before and after. And everybody, all the artists, I think we're 11 in the book, got to choose a topic. And well, I chose animals and nature because that's something that usually gets left out. And so I found it very, very important and interesting to be able to lift that. And so when Bokkalaset confirmed that they have a theme for the year, they asked me if I could be part of it somehow with my comic book. And then they asked me if I would have an exhibition during the same time, because that way I could put my original work, like the comics, used in the book here in Perspektivet, which I then did. I found this very interesting. And then, because it's a huge space, I fill it with other works that I have that are related to comics or animals as the theme of my comics.
Can we walk over to where some of the comics are?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So these are the originals, and it starts from over there and works its way to here.
Humanitär rätt och att sprida information om kriser och diskutera lösningar för dem är viktigt för dagens fredsarbete. Officiell present.
And so these are original comics that later on went into the publication? Yeah.
Became the book. And it's quite an interesting subject, and a lot of people were quite shocked because it's something that people don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And
what is it that they don't know about?
How animals are used, because when we talk about war, it's always the civilians are women and children usually. And it's men who fight in the war, and it's soldiers, and it's politicians, and then people forget that we have a nature, and we have animals that suffer from it, and in different ways. And people might think of, okay, so people leave the cities or the villages and animals are left behind. But what they don't know is how we use animals even during peacetime to prepare for a war maybe in the future. We use animals in testing ammunition. We use them in testing weapons, all from nerve gases to nuclear weapons to how to sew up animals after they're being shot with different weapons to train the military. It's like, and this is worldwide, this happens everywhere, but people don't know this, and probably it's such a sensitive subject that they don't want to know this.
Okay. And so some of your contributions toward the publication dealt with these issues in that book. Could we have a look at that book? Where is that book?
It's right here. But I'm pretty happy that they actually decided to make a book like this, and we as artists can actually make a difference. So, and this is what for me is really, really great about art and being creative, is that you can actually make a change, because for me this is how I could talk about something that I feel is very important, and otherwise I wouldn't have the opportunity. So here it is. And then we have the English translation down here on every page.
Very good. Well, it's been an honor for you to educate me, and people can pick up. Where's this book? Was this published through a publishing house or self-published by the artist?
Ja Sadan komitea. That was the funding, and they published it, and it sold on their website,
Okay.
but also through me. So
Very good.
yeah, thanks.
Thanks a lot, Tanya.